Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60andMe. Thanks so much for being here today. I hope you're doing great. It's a beautiful sunny day today. The sun is shining. I feel like summer is finally nearby. It energizes you, doesn't it? For those of you who live in sunny climates, I think you have a bit of an advantage sometimes, but I hope that you're doing well. I'm drinking my cup of tea this morning. I've got verbena tea. I've never actually tasted verbena just by itself, and it's actually quite interesting. It's a nice tea. It tastes like a green tea to me, but it's got apparently healing properties. It's good for anxiety and also for digestion and a whole list of other things it does. So it's one of those teas that's good for what ails you. But anyway, cheers everybody. Hope that you have got something that's good for you, and give me some suggestions on new types of tea. I'm always on the lookout for new ones. But anyway, verbena tea this morning. So I wanted to chat with you about how you feel about yourself. I think this is one of these topics that we think about everybody else. We worry about everyone else when we're younger, but as we get a little older and we're aging beautifully, we can actually, start to think about ourselves. And we have a great writer, Joan Moran, who wrote this article about how we can use our conscious mind, how we can basically will ourselves to change our attitude to aging and to be more accepting of ourselves. I've got my cards this morning, my Aging Beautifully cards. I think I show you this box now and again. It's our deck of inspirational cards. For me, I use them every day as a meditation, and I really find them useful. This is the deck. It's got all beautiful pictures of different sort of themes that are all to do with questioning how to get the most out of life in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and things like find balance. Lovely illustrations, actually, and forgive yourself. That's one that I think we think about. And this one here, search for meaning. And on the back is a paragraph which talks about the theme. And this is the one I want to chat about today. The meaning of life. What is the meaning? And how can we actually bring purpose and meaning into our lives? And on the back it says here, we may never know the meaning of life, but we can discover the meaning of our own lives. If you look look closely, you will find that you are surrounded by meaning every day. Every challenge is a potential lesson, and every victory gives you strength. Look for meaning in the world around you. So it's not abstract. It's not inside you somewhere. It's actually just there. All the opportunities are around you. And so this article that Joan wrote starts with that we sometimes depend a lot on, just the world and our circumstances, but we really have more control over our state of mind or attitude than we give ourselves credit for. Always, people are always, these gurus and clairvoyants talking about, happiness as being something that magically happens, but it's work. It's made up of the choices that you make and the things that we do in our lives. So what can you learn, lessons that you can learn from just putting your attention on this search for meaning in your life? Well, you can learn the purpose of your life. You are the creator. You're the creator of your thoughts, which in turn makes you the creator of your actions. And if we try to look for conditions outside of us that are going to generate a happier state of mind, we won't be successful. We can find inspiration from the things around us, like that card said. We can actually look at circumstances as opportunities, but we're not going to find happiness anywhere else but inside ourselves. Another thing is we can develop the right intentions, because intention is what guides our thoughts and then what guides our actions. And I'm a believer, actually, and like I said, with the cards I do every day, but also on my computer I have a little app that basically every day says, what's on your mind today? What's your intention for today? And sometimes I just type to smile. Sometimes I type to complete this project, or to call this person, or to do this thing. But shaping intentions can help you break through old patterns and break through into things that need to get done, that need to get done. Another thing you can do by just paying attention to the world around you is create strategies, your own life strategies. And we sometimes don't think about this. We think about, I want to go from here to there, but we don't think how we're going to get there. What's our strategy? And then, of course, for those of you who have worked in marketing and that field in your life, what goes along with strategies? our tactics. So we may have a goal to lose 20 pounds, but what's the tactic? So by just simply reflecting on ourselves and the meaning of our lives, we can develop tactics and strategies for the new me. We can learn how to manage our fears. This is a big one, actually. I mentioned it in another video about the fact that, as we get older, we've experienced more life. So we've had a bit more failure, and we know what can go wrong, and so we have fears sometimes. And a lot of times they're unconscious. They come from us from habit. We know that we maybe had a negative situation or something happened related to something, and then we never want to do that again. It's just like it's a safety valve that we have. But by sort of constantly reflecting through meditation and other techniques that Joan talks about, we can acknowledge these fears and we can move on. We can be warriors as well as worriers. Another thing is we can actually connect our heart and our mind. I just bought a really cute t-shirt, actually. It says, follow your heart. And then I want to write in pencil or in pen underneath, but take your brain along too. Because there's a lot of this kind of more nebulous direction in our lives is brought about by just following your heart. Which is in a way very beautiful and true, but we also have to take our logical mind along with us and weigh up, like the strategies, the tactics. We can follow the heart because that's what feels right. It feels like it's the right thing to do, but we can learn how to make it practical. Another thing that Joan talks about is humor. It can give us sometimes a perspective. If we seek out humor and fun and more of a like living with it, just going with the punches, we can actually somehow get through it. Humor is a huge asset. I watch funny programs on TV sometimes just because laughing in itself is a huge physical benefit too. But learning how to, just not take things too seriously and move forward, that's a big goal. Another thing that comes out of just examining yourself is to gain self-trust. And this is a really, really good one. It's self-esteem, self-confidence, and knowing that you're good enough. You can do this. You can do this. It's okay. I think a lot of times we don't trust in our own ability or in our own instinct or our own, sense that this is the right thing to do. So I think that's super important, is to trust in yourself and have the self-confidence to make tough decisions or to make any decision, to know that it's the best you can do right now and we're going to move forward. So I think that the bottom line here is that to know that, we can retrain ourselves to be a little bit more, just connected, heart and mind, body and soul. We don't have to be trying to prove ourselves all the time. We can just follow that trust in ourselves, follow the connection between what we know to be right and what we feel to be right, and just find meaning and purpose in our lives. I think it's really important. Joan, thank you for writing this article. I mean, these are lessons that we can apply every single day of our lives. And maybe that one about, searching for meaning is the broad category, but looking for the specific ways is even better. So learning about yourself can open all kinds of doors. So I'd love to know, what do you think are your techniques for finding purpose and meaning in your life? What do you do? What lessons would you give to others who are on this journey too? What lessons have you learned about finding meaning and purpose in your life? Leave your comments in the section below. Let's talk about it, because purpose and passion are the two things I think in our life, this age, 60, 70, 80 and older, that we really need for our good health, for our for balance in our all kinds of areas of our life. So let's just give ourselves a chance to be whole people and to accept our flaws, and at the same time have confidence to go forward. So tell us what you do to sort of create a sense of meaning and purpose in your life. Hope this has been helpful, useful, giving you some inspiration. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Check out our website at 60andme.com. There's a lot of really cool information there for you to absorb and share. Tell a friend about 60andMe. We depend on you to do that. And just know that we're happy that you're here. And thank you so much for your support. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.